Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So I haven't been working on Hermes for a while, so I thought we'd do some Hermes work today. And for you who doesn't know, Hermes is a scripting language that I made. So what I thought I wanted to do today was to implement a function in Hermes to reverse strings. And the reason I wanted to do this was because I recently made a video where I subtract mirrored numbers with each other. And to mirror a number, I actually wrote that program in Python, and to mirror a number, I simply converted it to a string, reversed it, and then converted it back to an integer again. So I want to be able to do this in my language. So we're going to implement a function to reverse strings, basically. So I haven't been working on Hermes for a while, so we'll see here how fast I can get into actually doing this. So I know we have these Hermes built-ins here where we store built-in functions. So I think we're gonna create a built-in function to reverse strings. We're going to use the function in C called strrev to do this. So let's see here. Let's copy a function. Let's copy this char to hex function and just use that as a template. So let's call this function strrev instead. And then we want to, we don't need to change the signature of the function, but we're not going to expect a character in this function. We're going to expect a string. And let's just do that for now. And then we want to do ASTT input string is equal to args items 0 string value. And I think we need to convert this to an AST as well. Okay. And then we're gonna do char new str is equal to sorry, strrev input string. Oh, actually, we don't need to do a string. We can do like that. Okay. I think this is how you do it. And then we're gonna do ASTT AST string is equal to init AST, and it's an AST string. And then we're going to do AST string value is equal to calloc strlen new string +1 size of char. And then we want to copy this new string we generated. So string copy AST string value new string. So I'm not sure if this function actually reverses the string it's given. Or if it returns the new string, but we'll see. Okay, and now we're actually ready to return the AST string. And now we're gonna copy this signature and we're gonna put it in Hermes built-ins. Let's put it there, like so. Then we're gonna recompile. And implicit declaration of strrev. Okay, so let me just see here. The file strrev function is used to reverse strings. So why can I not use it? Is there some problem with... So it doesn't exist when you use GCC apparently. So I guess we need our own implementation, and fortunately this guy here was kind enough to give us an implementation here. So we're gonna put that in our string utils. Okay, why are you being weird? Okay. So we should be able to use that. If we go into our built-ins again, we should be able to include, we're already including string utils. Okay, let's see if it compiles. Are you kidding me? Oh, forgot to put that signature in the header here. I actually don't like having that thing called str, because I think that's gonna collide with some namespace in C++. Now we're not using C++, we're using C, but most of the time I'm trying to be compatible with C++ as well, so let's just call this in string instead. Okay, string utils. Okay, let's recompile. And it compiles, cool. Then what we want to do is that we want to go to, I think now we want to register the function so that Hermes can use it. And I think we do that in the runtime here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. So let's just put it here. Let's copy this. Let's rename that to, okay. And then we want to do, want it to be called strrev. Okay, so now it's defined. Let's recompile. Let's do a full recompilation. Okay. Now we want to add a, we want to try this out. So I'm going to create a new Hermes file here. And we're going to try this out. So let's do string name is equal to inertia maybe. Or maybe let's do John Doe. And we're going to do string reversed is equal to strrev name print name. Okay, so let's run that. So Hermes example strrev, and it seems to be working. Cool. Now there's one problem here though. Let's say you use a compiler where the strrev is actually defined in the string.h, or so the problem was that it didn't exist in glibc, I think. But let's say you use let's say you're on another platform where it actually exists, then it's going to collide with this name here. So let's actually rename this here. So let's call it Hermes strrev. That's what I've done with the other one. So Hermes strrev. So it should still undefined reference to Hermes strrev. What? Maybe I forgot to rename it in here. Yeah. Okay. And it still has the same behavior, which was expected. There was something else that I thought about. Yeah, we need to add a test as well. So we're going to go into the tests folder. Sources. Data. Okay. Sources output. Yeah, this is an output test. So we're going to do, we can actually do, let's just copy the contents of this file. And we're going to create another file here in the tests directory called strrev as well. And instead of using print, we have to use stdout_buffer. Because that's the function in the test environment to print things. You can't use the normal print function here. That's why. So now we need to add this test as well. So we can just do, can copy this, and we want to test strrev, and we want to do, I'm going to put the expected output here, which is going to be this reversed John Doe thing. Okay. Then what we want to do is go into the tests, recompile it. Expected char, but running the tests, we are getting an error. So why is that not working? Hermes tests sources outputs. That's pretty weird. Oh, is this because it should have a new line, I think? Probably. There we go. It works now. Cool. So I've never actually seen that error before. So in our, I think we have an io.h. What if we just change that to a const? Okay, we implemented the reversal of strings. Cool. So I think that's it, actually. Now I just want to commit this, I guess. So we're going to do, let's look at what we did. We implemented the built-in function. And it looks good, I think. We added the test, we changed that to a const. So yeah, that looks good. Let's do a git add all, git commit. Actually, let's do git stash, git checkout b, implement. So we're doing this in a separate branch. Git stash pop, status, git add all, git commit and implement strrev. Okay, I'm gonna push this. Okay, and now what we can do is go to the repository, and we can create a pull request. And now our test suite will run the test, so we can see that they work at GitHub as well. Let's just move this away for a bit. and the test seems to have be successful. Cool. So now we can go ahead and merge this. Merge, confirm merge. And now I can go here and we can do git checkout master git pull. You can compile it, and we can also install Hermes again on my machine. So sudo make install. And now we should be able to just run Hermes like that, and we should be able to do print strrev hello, and that works. Cool. So we implemented strrev in my language, and it works. We stole somebody's code because I was lazy, but it works. And yeah, thank you for watching. It's been a while since I programmed on Hermes, so I thought this was a good opportunity to get started again. Sometimes I switch focus to some other projects, and then I sort of forget how my other projects work. So it was a bit, it felt a bit uncomfortable to work on Hermes again, to be honest. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.